Good afternoon. It is Thursday, June 2nd. We're headed up to the Little Stone Cottage. Just had to run down to the computer store, get a power supply cord for my monitors that didn't get shipped, and just going to be working for the month up in a little cottage on a river, acre of land, 60-foot high trees, fire pit, barbecue. Pretty idyllic. Just a little cottage, perfect for me. Just got remodeled last year. Couldn't be more thrilled with the cottage. Things are going reasonably well. Buried Papa 2 days ago. We had a very nice service, had a great banquet afterwards. We did things a little backwards there. We did the wake after the funeral. I like it. Leave it on a high note. Saw a lot of cousins I hadn't seen in decades. Got surprised by a brother in Christ who was a great friend of mine in high school. Hadn't seen him in 35 years. Saw a lot of my father's business colleagues. Had a lot of great stories. My father was a great man. He was a very successful businessman. He was a great storyteller. A lot of fun to be around. And so it was very nice to celebrate his life. And now over the next month, super busy month, my son Bo's graduation on this Sunday, and the following week we have a big barbecue for all of my siblings, their children, and their grandchildren. And then the week following that is Father's Day. Chloe will be coming from New York City to visit Papa. And then the week following that is Bo's graduation party open house. And then he's going to stay that last week with me at the Little Stone Cottage. A lot of work to do on the estate. We got to sell 3 houses, 18 vacant pieces of land, a manufacturing plant, a sawmill, and a restaurant. 7 heirs, all split equally. No ambiguity about what's going to happen or about how all that should be handled. So we're not having any infighting. My brother got a little out of line. That's okay. I just put him in a headlock, gave him a noogie, and we got that settled real quick. So my father was very careful with his living will. We knew there was nothing to be done at the end except make him comfortable, which we did. He passed very peacefully at his home in Lake Michigan about a week or 10 days before he passed. He watched his last sunset from the window, and it was a spectacular sunset. We actually have a picture of it. He was pretty much unconscious after that. The day that he died, it was just all went smoothly. So we're just grateful to God that he was merciful. My father was unregenerate, always was. And I don't think he ever expressed any regret about anything he did, and that is just what it is. I shared the gospel with my father many times. He chose to live a life where he was not dependent on anyone else. He was fiercely proud, and he is what it is. So anyways, things are going reasonably well. I got some good rest last night for the first time in a week. I'm being productive at work at my cottage. Gonna work normally. Gonna be spending a lot of time working with real estate agents and commercial agents, getting the property sold. And the grief, well, we know how that goes, right? It's like a wave, and it washes over you and it drowns you, and then you're okay for a few days, and then something happens, right? Something triggers your memory, a song, a place. It could be any random thing. You don't know which day it's going to come, but that's how grief is. I mean, at least it is for me. And the waves get further apart, but they keep coming. And I think it's very important as part of the whole process of whether it's your parent or someone you love or a friend, let yourself feel that. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. And it's just part of who we are as humans, is to grieve the loss of someone that we love, and just remember the good memories. My father was a great businessman, and he was a great storyteller, and he could be a lot of fun to be around. And so we're gonna just focus on the things that we loved about Doug, and the other parts. Hey, we're all human. Have a Have a great day, guys.